Hello again. Today I'd like to talk about evidence-based research, which is really growing in popularity in the senior healthcare system and in many other areas, to say there is some factual basis for any type of research, whether it's alternative or more traditional from a medical point of view. So let's start at the beginning and really define what evidence-based research. It means a program, again, that's supported by research and can be replicatable in many settings and has reliable outcomes. Now, research can be a formal scientific study, such as our original study on the CranioSacral still point that was published in the American Journal of Gerontological Nursing in 2008. Now, that was a peer-reviewed study, and it was appearing in a fairly major journal. And it had all of the criteria for saying, okay, we've looked at all the parameters and saying, we're pretty sure that we have dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's and made sure that this there weren't any other variables that were intervening with this. So we did this in terms of looking at the craniosacral still point and other techniques to show there was some statistically significant outcomes. So there are a number of institutions, both at the state and national level, that have developed criteria for this type of program. So in regard to Body Energy Company, where we've looked at our research on the prevention and reversal of Alzheimer's dementia, really our approach is on three levels. And beginning in that 2008 study, we're replicating the results on three levels. First of all, in an informal level in field projects, with projects in the field reporting the results, almost a little bit like a pilot study, with some amount of research before and after to look at that. We're also looking at a more formal institutional setting and the results of a concentrated clinical outcome, as we're doing at the Upledger Institute with our intensive programs. And we're gathering a sample size large enough to say we can publish a study. And this is part of an ongoing study that, as we gather information, will hopefully be done sometime in mid-2019, then write up the results and publish the study. And then finally, studies in partnership with senior facilities around the US and in Canada, and using their group settings to establish protocols and survey small pilot groups over a 7-week period. So all of these types of studies lead to gathering a growing body of evidence to show over what period of time and with what amount of people, both clients and therapists, and what results initially and ongoing can be found. And all of this growing body of evidence that can be reviewed and could be made part of a program that can be included as a resource for the senior community, both for private practice and community use and institutional use. So that's a little bit of our perspective and what evidence-based research means and how we plan to implement it. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again.